inland waterways transport in Africa plays a significant role in connecting remote areas and supporting trade and mobility across various regions, particularly where road and rail networks are underdeveloped. However, the state of inland waterway transport varies significantly across the continent, and several challenges limit its potential. Let me highlight key inland waterway systems on the continent, one of which is the Congo River Basin. The Congo River Basin is Africa's second largest river and is central to transport in the Democratic Republic of Congo and neighboring countries. It serves as a major transport route for goods and people, particularly in areas where road infrastructure is poor. Secondly, we have the Nile River. The Nile River is Africa's longest river and provides a key transport route for countries like Egypt, Sudan, and Uganda. Egypt, in particular, utilizes the Nile extensively for transport and commerce. Lake Victoria, shared by Uganda, Kenya, and Tanzania, Lake Victoria serves as a critical inland waterway for regional transport and trade in that sub-region. The Zambezi River. The Zambezi River runs through several countries in southern Africa, including Zambia, Zimbabwe, and Mozambique. It is used for both passenger and cargo transport, but faces challenges due to its natural features like rapids and waterfalls. Lake Tanganyika and Malawi. Both lakes are important transport routes in East Africa. Lake Tanganyika in particular serves Burundi, Tanzania, Zambia, and the DRC. These water infrastructures face several challenges and deficiencies. Many inland waterways in Africa suffer from a lack of infrastructure, such as modern ports, navigational aids, and properly maintained vessels. Limited investments in these areas have hindered the efficiency and safety of inland waterways transport systems. Environmental factors. Several variations in water levels, particularly in rivers, can make navigation unpredictable and hazardous. For example, during the dry season, some waterways become impassable due to water levels, while others face flooding during the rainy season. There are also safety concerns. Many vessels used for inland waterway transport are outdated and poorly maintained, leading to frequent accidents. Safety regulations are often weak or poorly enforced, which exacerbates the risk for passengers and cargo. Limited connectivity. Inland waterways often operate in isolation from other transport networks like roads and rail, leading to inefficiencies in the movements of goods and people, and therefore improving intermodal transport is essential to fully harnessing the potentials of waterway systems on the continent. Political and institutional barriers. The lack of coordinated policies across borders, particularly in regions with shared waterways, creates barriers to the development of efficient inland waterway transport systems. Regional cooperation is often needed to address shared challenges like pollution control, navigational rights, and infrastructure developments. Opportunities for improvement. Inland waterways presents a relatively low-cost and environmentally friendly alternative to road and rail transport, and therefore enhancing this sector could reduce congestion on roads, lower transport costs, and promote regional integration. Investment in infrastructure, safety measures, and regional cooperation is crucial for realizing these benefits. What are the future prospects for inland waterways on the continent? The African Development Bank, through a forum as we're having today, and other international agencies have recognized the potential of inland waterways and are advocating for more investment in modernizing infrastructure. Public-private partnerships could also be leveraged to upgrade ports, vessels, and navigational aids. Sustainability initiatives on inland waterways can also support Africa's climate goals by offering a greener alternative to road transport, which is often more carbon intensive. Regional cooperation is therefore needed between countries sharing water resources as a key to improving the management and utilization of inland waterways. This includes harmonizing policies and regulations, as well as investing in joint infrastructure and projects. Let me end these brief remarks by congratulating the Africa Development Bank for convening this forum to discuss the various modes of improving transport systems on the continent. Because for me, inland waterways hold significant potential, but realizing this potential will require concerted efforts to overcoming existing challenges related to infrastructure, safety, and regional cooperation. I thank you all.